you want to stop the violence and you want to stop the killing and the murders, man, you got to address the war on drugs. You got to stop the war on drugs. I don't want no misunderstandings about nothing I do. I do everything I do in the light of day. These are the supporters of Shorties. All right? We talk about Martin Luther King, letters from a Birmingham jail. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right.
Honestly,
We talking about mass incarceration in the prison industry. Stop and frisk and zero tolerance. How you unjustly enriched yourself for the last 15 years on that and you still doing it. I was making a movie and it's called Racism. All right? And it was supposed to have been released 10 years ago, 2009, all right? It's about your prison industry, all right? We're talking about Keith Davis. Now, I've been doing this since 2006. I'm an independent filmmaker and a documentaire. I'm also a businessman. I'm an activist, and I'm active in my community. And the documentary is called Shorty's Document. And it's about the prison industry, mass incarceration. I came here on an interstate compact in 1991, straight out of the Illinois Department of Corrections. So I was making a documentary about your Department of Corrections. I gave this information to Paul J. on June 2014. This is President Obama. That's me. That's my hair sample. That's my DNA. Inmate L3945, P.O. Box, Waukegan, Illinois. President Obama asked for an investigation in 2007, 2008, ACLU. You feel me? It's about the prison industry. This is an agreement between Michael Alport and Dwayne Davis. We are working together to expose the racially oppressive judicial system. You feel me? Witnesses. Mass incarceration in the prison industry. Racism don't work without black cooperation. You feel me? We already know Donald Trump racist. But the Democratic Party just as racist because they sharing the money off of the prison industry. It's the criminalization of poverty. You feel me? How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
It's a free art exhibit.
Nice.
A toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. Yeah. Like I said, it's going to be pop-up art for everybody to see. You feel me? It's the narrative life of Frederick Douglass. I'm going to show you slavery then, and I'm going to show you slavery now. And I'm going to show you the role that the media plays in slavery. Like I said, attorney-client privilege. Dear Mr. McGee, that's Mayor Blake. That's Martin O'Malley. That's 2011, Thomas Saunders. I had to fire my lawyer and defend myself. We're talking about Judge Turnbull in the University of Maryland Law School. Civil Rights Act. You feel me? That's Judge Turnbull, 2009. I turned y'all in, and I kept it all documented. Y'all did an audit on D'Souza? Well, I want an audit on Scott Schellenberger, Marilyn Mosby, and the courts. That's Special Agent Richard McFeely, because while I was locked up, I wrote to the FBI. You feel me? I wrote the FBI. And I keep everything documented. Go to Brian Frost and get my paperwork. Judge Bennett, Governor O'Malley, Mayor Pugh. Go directly to Antonio Hayes. He got a book. The book is called I Am Dred Scott. It got everybody's name in it. I work for Out for Justice. Marilyn Mosby been knowing about this since 2014 when she was running for office. We met at the candidacy forum. Marilyn Mosby, Nick Mosby, Bilal, John Cardin, Brian Frost, Brian Vaith, Tessa Hill from the NAACP. We was all in the same room, and I gave you emails exposing this. I gave you just enough to pique your interest, and you didn't do nothing. Now you reelected. Now you got to deal with me. Y'all got these offices in the office building, but y'all got to come out on the streets. All summer long, I'm going to be out here because I'm a private chef and a caterer. I cook in the hood. I'm Shorty, and everybody knows Shorties. Congressman Cummings sits on the Oversight Committee. You're going to have a oversight on the prison industry in Maryland and in Illinois, like President Obama asked for. You've been neglecting to do this for the last 10 years. All right? I'm going to turn all this shit over to Donald Trump. Because Larry Hogan got this too. Larry Hogan been having this since 2000 when I ran against Rutherford and Hogan. Because I ran as a black Republican. The Willie Lynch letters, the making of a slave, the speech, let's make the slave, the introduction, the cardinal principles of a Negro. You feel me? I'm showing you I'm showing you the real truth right in front of the real news. You got a problem with anything I say? I'm doing this as an art show, art and activism, because I'm active in my community. The Big Show. You go to Fern Shin from the Baltimore Brew and get that picture of the toilets I left there. This is the role that the media plays in this. All right? Go to Governor Hogan's office. Go to the ACLU. I'm going to give y'all something to see about being black and white America. The new face of old Jim Crow. Everything going to be on public display. And everybody's invited to the Big Show. Anything I got to say about you, I say to your face. I just use social media and camera because y'all try to ignore me. Y'all can't shut me up and y'all can't shut me down. Mic check! That's how we gonna get down.